there, AfterBuzzers. We are here for episodes 11 and 12, knockout premieres. Battles are over. The knockout premieres are in. The judges are battling out. Save stills. Let's get it going. Stay tuned.
You're tuning into the destination for TV superfan discussion, AfterBuzz TV. And now, let the buzz begin.
Hey. This is a great version.
You don't own me.
You don't own me in these knockouts. That's what it is. You can't own me. I like this version though.
I think this is a great version. Who is the artist on this?
Grace and G-Eazy.
Nice.
Yes, it
Grace
has more
and
of a
G-Eazy.
hit
I am
vibe.
writing that down.
Hey there, everyone. Thank you for tuning in. I am here with my lovely co-host. Introduce yourself.
Well, hello, darling. Thank you.
Aw.
You're just as lovely. Hey, guys, I'm Candi, and I'm so excited to be back for another week.
Yes, and we are missing Bryce, Mr. Bryce Advice, and Chance
Yes.
Cessna. So, you know, they got to be out today, but we are here
We'll hold
to
it down
cover
for them in their
Yeah,
place.
we are here to cover it for you. We are here to make this happen. Okay. So, how were you feeling? Let's just jump into it.
I just want to say that I love. I think the knockout shows are just very intense because you have all of these amazing performances that are coming together to battle it out against each other, and it's just so frustrating because everybody's so good. So it's like, who do you choose?
Right.
So it's so exciting. I love it.
Right. I was super excited about the knockout rounds because you get to see each person's, like, their distinctive, they get to pick their own songs.
Right.
You get to see their distinct abilities. So after they've been coached a little bit. So I love knockout rounds.
It's getting intense. The
It
pressure's
is.
really starting to build up.
The pressure starts, right? So we start off with Blake, and last season he brought on his last season winner, which is Chloe. She was a rocker and she won last season. Somebody in the chat corrected me about that because I clearly missed the season. So thank you about that.
Wait, you missed the season? She's like our The
did.
Voice expert. And that's impossible.
2017 was a year for me, so you know.
Hey, it's all good. It's all good.
But yes, so Chloe won last season, and she was the rocker, and Blake brought her on to be his advisor. So she, the first up was Jacqueline Lovey and Kyla Jade.
Which was such a great, competition between them two because they have both two very unique voices. So I was just like, wow, this is a very interesting pairing.
Right.
Really, Jacqueline and Kyla.
Yes.
Two completely different singers.
Jacqueline did Put Your Records On, and I don't know. I felt like it was a perfect song for her voice.
Oh, it was great.
Clearly a perfect song for her voice. She was, there was a couple of iffy spots, I felt, and she seemed super nervous. But I really did feel as though she picked a great song for her voice.
Oh, yeah.
And then Kyla did You Don't Owe Me. As you clearly see, everybody, that was the song we had.
That was perfect.
She didn't actually do that version.
She didn't do that version, but she killed it. The version she did, she killed it.
She did. I loved her voice and energy. What did you think about her, like, on stage presence?
Well, I think that Kyla, her story itself, going from being a background artist, singer, to now someone who's stepping into the forefront and who now wants to be her own person. I think that song choice was perfect for her. I think it speaks to where she is right now mentally. And I think that what I really, really love about Kyla is we've watched her confidence grow throughout this competition. So you're absolutely right. You could feel the emotion when she's saying, "You don't own me."
Right. I did see the confidence level come up this week. I was questioning that because Blake put it out there. Like, you see, she's looking to the floor. So it was something that I felt like she had to step up.
That.
Yeah, she had to step up this week, and she really did it. I, of course, picked her because I love her voice. Who did you have in this?
Well, I did pick Kyla, but I just, Blake, he always has an interesting way of choosing people to battle against each other. I probably wouldn't have chose Jacqueline and Kyla because, to be honest, their voices are so very different, and Kyla is just such a powerhouse, but Jacqueline, her voice is just so unique, and I feel like there's such a lane for her, especially in this business, and I know that even though she didn't get selected, we're gonna see more of her. She's so young, she's so talented, she's got such a great spirit about her. We're gonna see a lot more from her. I
felt she was super nervous, so that was that kind of, I felt like that was kind of like but I also thought that this was kind of an easier pick. So
exactly. That's what Blake does. He puts people in situations that just makes it easy for him.
Mm-hmm. So he doesn't have to like really choose. As we get into the second part of the, later in the show, we get into the second part.
That's how I felt about the second part as well.
Yes. So he didn't really have to choose. There was kind of like the standing winner, which was Kyla, of course.
Right.
And then we move on to Kelly. Kelly had Cassadee Pope, which was Blake's season 3 winner.
Yes.
So she was the advisor for the team for Kelly. And the first the first pair that was on Kelly's team was Justin and Caleb. Mm-hmm. What did you think about this performance?
Well, I thought that was a very interesting pairing. I think that, again, like I said, it just keeps getting harder and harder because the talent level has just completely gone up a notch. I probably would have to go with Caleb on this one.
Yes. I did too. He actually, he's the one he got stolen. We were talking about last week. It was like she literally wasted her steal on him.
Yes.
But he brought it.
He proved to us he deserved to be here.
Yeah, Justin did Shameless and Caleb did Free. And Justin, Justin's version was actually the Garth Brooks version. It's a Billy Joel song, but he did the Garth Brooks version. I felt like maybe that was a hard song to kind of do, the Garth Brooks version. Mm-hmm. It was, to me, I had like no real notes. Maybe that it was kind of pitchy. Maybe he was just nervous. I felt like maybe he was just a little nervous.
Yeah.
But Caleb, he picked the right song for his voice. And when he hit that climax, like in the song, I was just like, yes.
But you know what? I think that's the great thing about the knockouts is like you said, as an artist, you have to be able to choose what's right for you. And we are seeing them do this. And I think that's why the knockouts is so special, because they're putting the onus on them and allowing them to choose. So.
Right, exactly. So my pick was Caleb. Who was your pick?
It was Caleb.
Okay. Yeah. And he was the actual winner. Kelly chose Caleb, which I think was great because clearly that was worth the save. Mm-hmm. So
he proved to us that it was worth the save.
Or the steal. That was worth the steal.
Yeah.
So the fact that he got stolen and he actually made an effort to step his game up.
He had no choice. He had no choice.
Because you will be gone.
He could have got knocked out. He could have got knocked out.
Clearly. And then up next we have Adam, and with his team he chose Jackie and Mia, and his advisor was Jordan Smith, who was his season 9 winner. Mm-hmm. So she won his season 9. And what did you think about these ladies, Jackie and Miss Mia?
That was a very tough one for me, Jackie and Mia. I don't know, who did you choose?
I chose Mia because so last week I didn't choose Mia, or when she did the battle rounds, was it last week or the week before that? Whichever week it was, she did the battle rounds, and with, I think the other Jordan was her name, and she won, and I thought the girl did a better job, but this week I actually chose Mia. I thought her voice was so amazing, as we can hear. She did Wade in the Water. She started off really strong. She seemed very comfortable on stage. I mean, her whole performance was amazing. Yeah. And Jackie did Bring Me to Life. Oh,
again, which was a great song.
This is how I feel. Jackie did Jackie did Bring Me to Life by Evanescence. Evanescence, Amy Lee is one of my favorite artists of like all time. That is one of my favorite songs, Bring Me to Life. And Amy Lee, I mean, of course Jackie is too. They're both classically trained, but it's one of those songs that is like, you can't really do Amy Lee. Like, I can only see you. I mean, you can do Amy Lee, but I can only see Amy Lee really doing this song.
Yeah. But I will say this, she did a great job, and that's why it was just so difficult for me to initially choose. I've always been such a fan of people with powerful voices, and that's what I love about Mia. I've been a fan of Mia since the beginning. But Jacqueline, to me, in my opinion, this was probably one of the best performances I've ever seen her do. I haven't always been a fan of her, but it became very difficult because she tried to show us why she deserved to be on this show.
Yeah, this is a really hard song.
A very hard song to do, and that's why I give her credit. That's why I give her credit.
She did do it. I like how she used her. She didn't try to do Amy Lee. She just went on ahead and did what she knows, and she did more of a soulful version.
Yes, I liked it. I liked it though. I think she did a good job.
I liked it. It's just so hard to see it and not hear Amy Lee's voice.
Yeah.
And it, you know.
And that's why the greats are the greats for a reason. That's why they have their name, and these competitors are trying to make a name in this industry as well. So, you know,
that is true.
That's why it's called The Voice.
So this is a big moment because the winner I picked Mia. The winner ended up being Mia, but
no surprise.
Adam hit a save. Kelly tried to steal, Blake tried to steal, and so did Alicia. So she got 3 steals with a save. So all 4 coaches would steal for her.
I will say this. For the very first time, she proved to me why she deserved to be here. And I think I just said that, but I'm going to say it again. I now believe, I understand what the judges are saying when they're saying there's so much more in you that we just need to pull out. And I agree. I see it now. There is so much more in her, and I'm starting to see that star quality. At the beginning, all I saw was a nervous girl, but she's starting to get her confidence, and she's starting to own herself on the stage.
Right.
I'm really looking forward to seeing what else she's going to do.
Yeah, I am too. I don't know. I like her voice, but it doesn't, I think it's pretty and it's like soulful, but it doesn't wow me. There's not a wow factor there for me.
She's still finding herself.
We'll see what Alicia does with her, because she's on Alicia's team now. She picked Alicia.
Yes, which I think was a great choice.
I'm not sure.
Alicia's good at bringing the best out of people.
She is, but she has a lot of competition on that team.
But that is exactly why they're going to be great for her, because she's around all of these great voices. All they can do is influence her.
I'm all about winning. I'm all about winning.
True.
So I'm like, I'm gonna pick what I feel like I could be the strongest on the team.
So where do you think she should have gone?
I think she should have maybe gone to Kelly's team or stuck it out with Adam.
Why?
Because I do feel like they have the weaker teams.
Wow.
Yeah.
But okay, so for me, it's all about growing as an artist, though. So you feel like, okay, well, maybe she should just go there because they're not going to win anyways, or
no? Because at least I feel like she could get further down the line, more coaching, more like for us to be able to recognize
more time from them.
Yeah, more time to stand out. She gets more time to stand out so that we can see like who Jackie really is. That's what I feel. Okay. I haven't seen who Jackie really is. I feel like she does a song.
She's discovering it. She is discovering who Jackie is.
Yes, and I feel like she needs that room to do that so that we can see her.
Okay. Well, we'll see. We'll see what happens. We'll see. Show us something, Jackie. Show us something good.
Right. Show us Jackie. I want to see Jackie. I do. I want to see Jackie.
Okay.
I don't want to see Amy Lee or anyone else. I don't want to see just a song. Like, I want to see I want to see Jackie.
Okay, well, Jackie, let's see what
I want to see you, girl.
All right, so who else do we have?
Next up, we have Blake's team, and it's Austin and Spencer, and I'm not really sure why he paired these two together. That's all I
that
can
was a
say.
very interesting pairing. But I will say this: I'm a huge fan of Spencha.
Me too.
I love her. She's dope. She's great.
So clearly, that's who you chose.
Absolutely.
No doubt. Like I did too, and she was actually the winner. Austin had a great, fun performance.
Oh, absolutely. I'm a fan of him as well. But when it comes to Spencha, she's dope. She is definitely in a lane of her own. She's going to be one of our top competitors this season.
Really, you think
Absolutely.
so?
Absolutely.
I don't believe that.
Absolutely.
Well, she's on Blake's team, so maybe. Yes.
On Blake's team, absolutely. She is one of the top people on his team.
I
Absolutely.
think Blake is having a strategy to try to win. Maybe, Blake, you should try to win with a soul singer.
That's what it looks like happening with
Spencha-
Kyla, now Spencha.
Well, yeah.
He's got some pretty strong singers.
And Spencha wants to do country, but she's really good at soul. Like, yeah, because she did Broken Halos.
Oh, yeah.
And I thought it was really good.
I could see some crossover happening. Absolutely.
I can too. I think I would like that. Like, how would her album sound is my question in my head.
Well, like Blake said, she's going to diversify. She's going to change the direction of country music, And I could
I'm not
see
sure
that.
if that can happen.
I think it can. I think it can, and I think that's the great thing about music today is that it's evolving so much in all of our genres, and it's diversifying. And because it's diversifying, we're seeing so many amazing, beautiful things that are happening, beautiful surprises. I think if anything, that would be a great way to classify what is happening in music today. Beautiful surprises.
I'm not sure. Maybe it's just the hip hop genre, but music today, to me, is
I'm
not
talking
really.
about the singing. I'm not talking about
Okay.
hip hop. I'm not talking about rap because that's a whole nother conversation.
But really diversifying. I feel like it's dummy.
And when it comes to singing vocally, I think that there are a lot of beautiful surprises within music vocally. That I'm a huge fan of.
I definitely think she had more of the vocals and Austin had more of the performance. He did almost like Being in Love. I feel like he always chooses perfect songs for his voice. He has that jazzy vibe feel.
He knows himself.
Yes, it's very different. He understands what he brings to the table, which is very unique to me. My pick was Spencha, and she was the winner. But I love that Blake used his save for Austin.
Yeah.
So that was pretty amazing.
Yeah. I would agree with that save. That was a good choice.
So you agree with the save?
I agree with the save, but I agree that Spencha definitely won that battle.
Okay. Would you have saved Austin?
I'm not sure.
Really?
I'm not sure. I think Austin's great. I'm not sure.
Okay.
I'm not sure.
You would have to think about that one.
Yeah, I would have to think about it. I would have to consider the rest of the people on my team. Absolutely.
I think he stands out though.
He does. He does. But again, I would have to think about it.
Okay. So next up we have Alicia, and she chose her season 12 winner to be her advisor, which Chris
I love,
Blue.
which was great.
I loved him. During season 12, I voted for him. Just to put it out there, Chris.
She is a real The Voice fan, y'all. She votes in everything. I love it.
I voted for Chris, like, when it was time. Although I really did like Quiz, but, I voted for Chris. So Johnny, it was Alicia's team. Johnny Bliss, he did a live, and he went up against Maya, who did Castle on the Hill.
Ooh, man.
So
she's so many great people on her team.
She does.
She makes it difficult.
She really does. And the thing is like, this performance to me was iffy. I think that both of them try to step out of the box is what happened. Johnny Bliss to me did well. Like, I loved Maya. Like, everyone knows that she was she was one of my favorites. And I loved her voice. But Johnny Bliss did do better to me in this.
So you agree with what happened?
Yeah, he hit those notes beautifully. It started out kind of low. I couldn't hear anything at first. So it started off kind of low. But then when he hit those high notes, he did it very well. And he really showed his range. I feel like this was his time that he got to show his range. And then he threw in a little bit of Spanish. And so that just, helped make the song even more. Maya, to me, I root for her, but this song wasn't suited for her voice at all.
So she didn't do a good job choosing her song.
No.
Not a good song choice.
Mm-mm.
Okay.
She sounded a little off at moments.
Okay. I'll say this. Johnny Bliss as an artist, I love what he brings to the competition. He brings something different. And that is why I chose him as well.
Okay. So we
I like
do
what
agree
he
on
brings.
that.
We do agree on that. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But I love her. She's dope. She's very talented.
She is. I want to see her really do more. And if they have this season where they have the bringbacks, I would love for somebody to bring her back.
Y'all bring her back. If you want to see them bring Maya back,
right?
Hashtag
Please.
bring back Maya.
Right. Everyone, get on Twitter and do the hashtags. Bring her back. I liked her. I really feel like she deserves a chance to really show her, you know, her abilities. Speaking of, what shows do we have great coming up?
Well, if you want to have fun, learn, and grow in all areas of your life, for those who do, have we got the podcast for you. Conversations with Maria Menounos. Podcast edition is hosted by our AfterBuzz TV founder and drops every Friday on iTunes. That's right, every single Friday you can catch it on iTunes. So Conversations with Maria Menounos features celebrity and influencer interviews along with secrets and tips on how to be better in all areas of your life. So from health and wellness to career relationships, finances, and more, let our Maria be the big sister you've always wanted. Just go to iTunes and subscribe to Conversations with Maria Menounos for free. So be sure to rate and comment, and when you do, let Maria know it was us, the panel from The Voice, that sent you there. Conversations with Maria Menounos, podcast edition. Check it out.
Yes, make sure you guys check it out. It's free. It's every Friday. It's like, you know, who doesn't want tips and advice?
She's one of the biggest and the best in the game. Come on.
Right.
Very successful.
Like,
Don't miss out on a great opportunity to get some good information.
take that anytime. Hello. So getting back into the episode, we have one last person for the first round of knockouts, and that was Adam's team. Drew, who did Slow Hands, and Jackie, who did American Honey. This one was hard.
Yeah. For the first time, I felt like this was an interesting choice. Who did you pick?
My pick for this one was Jackie. She did a little bit better than
Just a little
Drew.
better?
Yeah,
Okay.
she did a little better than Drew.
Okay.
But I loved Drew and his raspy voice.
Yes, I love the rasp.
But Jackie she sounded like honey, like sweet and pure, and the song just really suited her.
And this is why song choices are so important. You have to know your voice, know what works for you.
They are.
And she did a great job choosing this song for her voice.
She did. She definitely did, and I really felt like she did. So she ended up winning, and Adam saves Drew, and Blake hits his steal. But, you know, Drew was like, I have to stay loyal, and he stays at home with Adam, which I think is a great choice. What do you think?
Yeah, I think that Adam is a good coach for Drew. I've always been a fan. I like him. I think that Adam is a very similar artist. So why not stay with somebody who is a mentor and somebody who reflects your style like Adam does?
Right. He's such a great viber. Like, I vibe to everything
he does.
Yeah, you know what? I have to agree with you this time about that.
Well,
I think you've been saying that for the last few weeks.
Yes. I'm a huge fan of him. I like his style. I like his vibe. He's super cute, nice to look at. Ladies, I know you agree with me.
Right. I think I have to agree this week on that one because he definitely is a great, like I was sitting in my chair like.
Just vibing, right?
I was working. I didn't even have to look up. I was just like, yes.
Right.
Yes, I really vibed to him. He would be a great concert goer right now, like
Absolutely.
out, just like, hey, everybody.
Maybe a date night, maybe. Yeah.
I don't know. Date nights here in LA.
I still have hope.
Disappointing. Anyways, moving on.
So that's another conversation. Guys.
Right, that's a whole totally different show. Maybe we can get some tips for Maria on that.
Yeah, Maria, we need to talk to you about that.
Right.
Dating life sucks out here in LA.
Right?
All right.
So that's the end of the first part of the battles. Now we get into the second part of the battles, and it starts off great with Kelly's team with Bryn, and she does Here Comes Goodbye, and Jamila with Girl Crush.
Wow, listen to me. Bryn, she's phenomenal. She's only 14 years old. Every single time she opens her mouth, I have to remind myself that she's only 14.
I cannot believe it. Like, it's so unbelievable. She has a soul of and they always say it every time she sings, every time she performs. She has a soul of like, I mean, I'm 30, but she has like a soul of like a 30-year-old or old. Like, it's beautiful. Like, I don't know what she taps into when she sings, but it's
look, an old, just legendary woman just takes over her body and consumes her from another life, and she just comes in and swoops in and just bursts out all of this amazingness out of her mouth. Listen, this girl is going to be, if she stays focused and she takes her craft seriously, she will be one of the greats.
Yeah.
Seriously. Her voice, everything about her.
Right. She's so young. She's beautiful. She has the look already. It's kind of like just amazing now. She
needs the right mentors. If she gets the right mentors
she
in
has
her life,
them.
Listen, consistently, if they could just stick with her, she is going to be phenomenal.
I love her voice, and I've been a fan from hers from the beginning. So, of course, who was your pick?
Bryn.
Yeah. My pick was Bryn, and she ended up winning. I felt Jamila, I loved her, her soul, her tad of soul, but I wasn't wowed.
I think she could have done better. I love her story. I love her passion. But, when it comes to singing, Bryn definitely took this home.
Definitely. She did. So moving on to Blake's team. He had Pryor and Jaren. And, look, we don't have to speak long on this one. I think Jaren is great, but Pryor is clearly the winner in this battle. Clearly. And as we can see what Blake is doing, he's clearly picking winners.
Again. He's just, just throwing these people together. Okay, it's a clear, obvious, choice who's going to win. But can you blame him?
I really feel, Pryor is anytime you say his voice,
it's amazing.
His performance was fun. He had it was deep. He won, and he should have won, which was great.
Right.
And then we have I cannot believe it moment. Alicia, I knew she was going to say though. Alicia, who put together Christiana and Terrence, like two of the best. Hold on, she already has a great team, but she put two of the best people together. She did that on purpose because she has a save.
Yes, and guess what?
She did it on purpose because she had a save.
They saved the best for last.
They did.
They saved the best for last.
They knew that.
They knew it.
They knew it.
Tell me something good, Terrence. Those notes. Oh my God, Christiana, Elastic Heart, like
by Sia, and she did it. Let me tell you, Christiana has a way of showing her voice in such a unique way that you don't even she takes a song, and you're like, I didn't even know it could be like that.
I love it. And that is why she's going to be an artist that has longevity in this industry.
She will.
Because she knows how to make things her own. And I just can't wait to see her with her own music.
Right.
I can't wait to see what she creates. Now, I got drugged, and I think the first episode that we had because of what but I'm saying the same exact thing right now. I cannot wait to see her as an artist doing her own music.
Y'all don't have to drag her no more. She's on board now.
I've always been a fan, but they just took it the wrong way. But I love y'all still. It's okay. But this pairing was amazing. I do think that Terrence won this battle, but Christiana is just freaking phenomenal.
This battle was so hard that I refused to pick. Like, that's how deep it was for me.
The reason why I chose Terrence simply is because of those notes. Those notes. Those
notes were incredible.
What kind of made it obvious for me who the winner is. But I'm so glad that Christiana was saved, and then she tried to get stolen by Kelly and Adam.
The thing is that I knew that that Alicia did this on purpose because she wanted to see them compare because she knew they were great, and she had the save. So the save, she knew she could save both of them. So I loved Christiana's outfit, by the way.
She's so beautiful.
Gorgeous. In fashion. I loved her.
Gorgeous.
Her yellow on her melanin.
Beautiful.
That melanin, girl,
the melanin
you better rock
poppin'.
the melanin.
It was popping. She's just gorgeous. Everything about her is just beautiful. And I think that's what I kept telling you as we were watching. This girl is beautiful. She's gorgeous. Her skin, everything about her, her look. I agree with you. Gorgeous.
Her look, she had a very controlled voice. Just everything about this performance was amazing.
Can we just take some time to appreciate?
A moment of silence.
She definitely wants it bad.
She does.
Wow.
Like, and yes, with Terrence, I mean, do we even need to talk about it?
We don't.
Like those notes. Okay, that's all I'm gonna say.
Great way to end the show.
Great way to end the show. Black excellence. So Terrence ended up winning. All three, no, Kelly and Adam. Like, Blake was like, I'm not even going to try. Kelly and Adam tried to steal. Alicia saved. Of course, we know she was going back home. There was no, I mean, who else could really coach that voice?
Right. I agree.
I mean, I love Kelly. I do. And I think that she would be the next contender to be able to coach her. But
I mean, you can't blame them for trying to steal her. She's such a phenomenal artist. Anybody would be lucky to have her on their team.
Definitely.
Anybody.
They would. Well, that wraps up episodes 11 and 12. I'm like, ugh. That wraps up episodes 11 and 12.
I think that's how this episode made us feel. It just took so
it was
much
like,
out of us. Man.
After that one, I was like, oh, no, they didn't. Oh, my God.
Right.
So now let's just get into predictions.
Okay.
What are you predicting?
Well, you know what? I'm just really,
here's our music.
I love the music. I'm just so looking forward to just more amazing performances. I think that we're at the place in the competition now where the stakes are really getting high, and we're really seeing who really has the opportunity to take this thing home and who could really win it.
Right.
Like, it's just getting better and better. I don't know. I'm always rooting for, I'm going to say this. I feel that the three top contenders are, in my opinion.
Oh, you're going to give three top contenders right now?
Well, from this episode.
Okay.
I think it is Bryn, Terrence, and Christiana.
Bryn, Terrence, and Christiana.
I think that those are the three top contenders from this week's episodes.
Yes, I can't agree. I am going to throw Spencer in there because I'm feeling as though she's going to have a lot of diversity. I think
Spencer. That's a nice addition.
Yeah, I think the only other contender to Spencer's diversity would be Christiana because she knows how to diversify a song.
And she's also a gospel singer.
Yeah, so she knows how to diversify a song and make it her. Like, not a lot of contestants are doing that. They're not really making it their own in a totally different way.
Yeah.
So I can't agree with that, but I am going to have to throw Spencer in there. Even though she didn't wow me in this, I feel like she still has so much more inside of her.
I do.
To bring out.
And that's what artist development is all about. That's why it's important that you choose the right coach.
Right. Exactly. So I'm looking forward to just seeing how everybody kind of pans out. I don't want to see another Let me tell you, I don't want to see another Christiana and Terrence. Please don't do that to my heart.
Guys, you guys are killing us with these battles. Come on.
You're killing us over here at AfterBuzz. Like, seriously, that was too much.
You're making it difficult for us. I mean, you see we're stuttering and we can barely speak. That's because it's just taking so much energy out of us. Man.
Right. So, yes, make sure you guys join us next week to see all of the juicy details of what we'll be talking about for next week.
Yes, and again, guys, Chance and Bryce should be joining us next week. Unfortunately, I will not be here. I'm going out of town.
So, let them know where they can find you at.
You can find me on Instagram at Miss Candy Marie and on Twitter at Sweet Kendora TV.
Nice. And I'm Monique Loveless, and you can find me everywhere at Miss Mo Loveless, and that's MS Mo Loveless. And you can also check me out every Thursday and Sunday on here at AfterBuzz Thursday for Life Sentence at 7 p.m. and on Sunday for Trust at 10 p.m. So thank you guys for tuning in. We'll see you next week.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
From executive producers Maria Menounos, Kevin Undergaro, Phil Svitek, and the entire AfterBuzz TV staff, we would like to thank you for listening to the AfterBuzz TV network. To watch or listen to other after shows and post comments or questions, be sure to visit AfterBuzzTV.com. I'm Sir Richard Wentworth, and this has been a presentation of AfterBuzz TV.
Buzz you later.
The views expressed herein are those of the hosts only and do not necessarily reflect the views of AfterBuzz TV or its owners or principals.